thing you'll love most about the Galaxy S8 Active is that it's simply a Galaxy S8 at its core. Every spec, every feature, and every component is the same. That means you're getting great performance, a whole boatload of software features and a camera that's still in the conversation with the best in the industry. It's water and dust resistant, of course, but that doesn't come at the cost of any fewer ports. You still get a headphone jack and flapless USB-C connector. You also get to look at a beautiful Super AMOLED display with great brightness, even outdoors, which I'd expect you'd want for a phone that's this rugged. There is one spec change, though. The battery is now 4000 mAh, a full 1000 larger than the Galaxy S8 and even 500 larger than the Galaxy S8 Plus. As you'd expect, this offers excellent battery life. I ended most days with roughly 20 to 30% battery remaining, despite taking no measures throughout the day to limit usage or save precious capacity. That's awesome when you compare it to the standard Galaxy S8, which offers acceptable battery life but not a whole lot of runway for heavier days. Samsung is also touting one other differentiator, which ties right into the Active name, and that's a shatter-resistant screen. You can, apparently, drop the phone from 5 feet onto a hard surface and have a guarantee that it won't shatter. That's pretty neat. In terms of actually using the Galaxy S8 Active every day, there isn't a whole lot to dislike. The one real downside of the GS8 Active is its overall size. It's wider, taller, thicker, and heavier than the standard version, and not subtly, but dramatically. It's over 10 grams heavier than the Galaxy Note 8, and its size kind of slots in between the Galaxy S8 and Galaxy S8 Plus. That's big, considering its screen size is the same as the GS8. That size bump just makes the Galaxy S8 Active tougher to hold and use, even compared to the slippery Galaxy S8. It also isn't all that good looking when you set it alongside the sleek and smooth standard version. But there's also one thing you can't see that you may find spoils your experience. That shatter-resistant screen rating is accomplished by putting a special film on top of the standard Gorilla Glass 5 screen covering. Similarly to what we saw on the Moto Z2 Force, this covering is extra susceptible to scratches in daily use. It's not scratching the glass, but instead the plastic on top. This is one of the trade-offs necessary when you have a screen that won't shatter when it's impacted. The other big downside of the Galaxy S8 Active is its initial exclusivity to at&t. Not only does that limit its availability to one of 4 major carriers, to say nothing of international availability, but it also means you get the typical at&t treatment on the phone. That means roughly 10 pre-installed bloatware apps that you don't want or need. Thankfully you can disable or uninstall